What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Big Fight Field channel for your Miami Dolphins post-game wrap-up show here on the channel. The Dolphins defeat the Patriots on opening day, 20-7 at Hard Rock Stadium. Not a clean win by any means necessary. We got the negatives to talk about, but a win is a win. I'm very happy with the team's performance today. God bless our defense. They were outstanding in this game against the New England Patriots. They looked like a top 5 defense out on the field today. It was really, really awesome to see them play the way that they did. They only gave up 7 points to the New England Patriots, and realistically, it should have been a shutout. That illegal contact call on Xavier Howard was brutal. It was a brutal call. He literally had his hands on the back, and they called it illegal contact, which, I mean, he didn't hold him or anything. He just had his hands on his back, went up, deflected the pass, and he got called for illegal contact. It's a bad call, but, I mean, I'm not mad at it now because Dolphins won the game. That's all we care about, man, is the Dolphins coming out with the W to open up the week 1 of the regular season, 20-7 against the New England Patriots. I appreciate y'all who are watching this. I appreciate y'all so much. Be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as we're going to have as much Dolphins content as possible during the season. I didn't have time for a preview this week to preview the Patriots game. It was just a hectic week for me. I'm back in Florida for college, and I'm getting all this shit back in, and schoolwork and all that stuff. So I really didn't have much time to sit down and do a preview, but from here on out, I will make time for the previews, and I'll hopefully make time for at least one video during the week. I'm thinking about maybe a Tuesday or something like that, a Tuesday, or like relax on a Monday, celebrate the victory, Tuesday make a video. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm not so sure yet, but it all depends with my schoolwork and my school schedule and stuff like that. So let's get into the game today between the Patriots and the Dolphins. We'll read some stats first. We got Mac Jones, who went 21 for 30, 213 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. The Patriots offense just all around had a really poor game today, and you could see it by the way the Dolphins defense was just absolutely balling out the entire game. The Patriots ran the ball 22 times for 78 yards. The running game was led by Damian Harris with 9 rushes for 48 yards, and then Ramondre Stevenson with 8 rushes for 25 yards. We got Jacoby Myers, 4 catches for 55 yards. Kendrick Bourne, 1 catch for 41 yards. Jonnu Smith, 3 catches for 33. Nelson Aguilar, 3 catches for 28. Hunter Henry, 2 catches for 20 yards. Ty Montgomery, 3 catches for 15 yards, and the only touchdown for the Patriots. And Devontae Parker, the former Dolphin, got shut out by Xavier Howard. 1 catch for 9 yards. That's the day that Devontae Parker had. He got locked up all day by Xavier Howard. Let's go to the Dolphins side of things. We got Tua Tagovailoa, was clearly the better quarterback in this game. I'm not saying Tua had a great game today. I do have some negatives to say about Tua, especially on a couple plays in the fourth quarter. But Tua went 23 for 33, 270 yards, a 1 touchdown pass. Key thing that happened today for the Dolphins, No turnovers on offense. That's a very good sign. Running game wasn't great, however. Kind of had the same day as the Patriots. It was led by Chase Edmonds, 12 carries for 25 yards. Raheem Mostert, 5 carries for 16 yards. Overall, the team rushed the ball 23 times for 65 yards. Tyreek Hill had 12 targets today. He was targeted a lot. He had 8 catches for 94 yards. Jalen Waddle had 4 catches for 69 yards and 1 touchdown. I'll talk more about that call when we get when we talk about the game. But my God, what a gutsy call by Mike McDaniel to end the half. Chase Edmonds, 4 catches for 40. Cedric Wilson, 2 catches for 20. And Raheem Mostert, 1 catch for 16 yards. Defensive stats, we had Brandon Jones with that forced fumble. One of the biggest plays, if not the biggest play of the game. Javon Holland had an interception on the opening drive. Shout out to Kader Kohou, man. Came up clutch a couple of times during that 4th down. Some great special teams. Kader Kohou had himself a day today. And we had Melvin Ingram. Melvin Ingram with the scoop and score touchdown for the Dolphins to go up 10-0 in the second quarter. Just checking some scores around the league. The Browns just took a 26-24 lead over the Panthers. Looks like they're going to win that game. The Colts and Texans are in overtime. The Texans blew a 20-3 lead. You got bad teams blowing leads, man. The Falcons were up 26-10 over the Saints. They ended up losing that game 27-26. The Ravens destroyed the Jets 24-9. And you got the Steelers and Bengals in overtime right now. It looks like the Bengals are going to win that game when they did not deserve to win the game today against Pittsburgh. So, let's talk about the game. Dolphins win against the Patriots 20-7. The first drive resulted in Mac Jones throwing an interception, driving down the field pretty nicely, actually, until he got to the Miami Dolphins 22-yard line. And the pass was deflected by Xavier Howard into the hands of Javon Holland for a beautiful interception. And it was returned for 31 yards down to the Miami 28-yard line. And before I even talk about the rest of this game, I'm going to bring it up now because this pissed me off throughout the entire game, man. Adam Archuleta, the broadcast partner of Greg Gumbel during this game, was insufferable to listen to the entire game. Greg Gumbel, I don't have a bad word to say about him. He's fine. I like Greg from March Madness and the NFL games today. Greg is awesome. Adam Archuleta, though, on the other hand, brutal. Absolutely brutal today. It's just really, really annoying to listen to, and especially at the end of the game, giving the Patriots every excuse in the world as to why they lost, and it's like, oh, the Dolphins are lucky to survive this game. Like, survive this game? Like, the Dolphins dominated the Patriots, and he was acting like they were down the entire game, and they could get nothing going on offense, and their defense was just shit. I hope it's probably not going to happen, but I really hope that crew does not get another Dolphins game this entire year, because he was insufferable to listen to. Just really, really, really annoying. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Adam Archuleta sucks. So, but the first drive ended in a Javon Holland interception, which led to a Jason Sanders 43-yard field goal after on 4th and 1 at the midfield. The Patriots jumped off sides for the Dolphins to get a first down. Next play, Tua threw a pass to Tyreek Hill for 23 yards. 3rd and 6. Connor Williams, terrible play. Terrible blocking by Connor Williams. Tua was sacked for 7 yards. Jason Sanders drilled a 43-yard field goal down the middle. After that, Patriots' next drive resulted in a punt on 3rd and 19 with a 9-yard pass to Hunter Henry. The Dolphins forced the Patriots to punt. End of the first quarter, your score was 3-0 Dolphins. The Dolphins punted after the next drive. The next drive, the second drive of the second quarter. Let me see here. 2nd and 10 at the Patriots 15-yard line. Mac Jones does not see the blitz coming from Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones, it's like he's kind of sneaking over to the line of scrimmage. He rushes to Mac Jones, forces a fumble, and it's picked up by Melvin Ingram for a Dolphins touchdown. And I was freaking hyped at that point, man. Dolphins take a 10-0 lead. The offense couldn't get much going in this game outside of Tyreek Hill. So to have a defense like this continue to do what they did last year, man, outstanding. Like I said, they played outstanding today, this defense, and God bless them. God bless them, because as much as the Dolphins offense got better in the offseason, this defense really is the heart and soul on this team, and it's been that way for like 4 years in a row now, with 3 years in a row, with 2020, 2021, and now this season with 2022. This Dolphins defense is the heart and soul of this team. So the Patriots were down 10-0. They had to punt the ball again after a 3rd and 12. Mac Jones got a 2-yard scramble. The tackle was credited to Duke Riley. And then I think this is the drive that set the command for the Dolphins this entire game, because the final score was 20-7, but this offense really only put up 13 points. Nothing against the Patriots defense. The Patriots defense played a pretty good game today. So besides that one catch that Miles Bryant should have had, which we'll talk about, I mean, that was just awful by Tua. This offense really didn't do much today besides 13 points, but this is probably the drive that set the tone and set the command for the rest of this game. So it starts at the Dolphins' 8-yard line, a 1-yard run by Chase Edmonds. 2nd and 9, Tua finds Tyreek Hill for 14 yards. Got an airplane over me now, so I'll try to speak up louder. 3rd and 7, Tua dumps it off to Jalen Waddle, who gets 8 yards for a Dolphins first down. The Dolphins get called for false start. So on 1st and 15 at their own 29, Tua finds Tyreek Hill for 26 yards, getting the ball down to the New England Patriots' 45-yard line. 2nd and 10, Tua was sacked. Just an awful, again, Connor Williams just missing blocking assignment. Judon came over into the middle. Connor Williams was not there. And Judon got the sack. 3rd and 19, Tua threw a 12-yard pass to Cedric Wilson. So at this point, it's 4th and 7. I thought the Dolphins were probably just going to punt the ball, take it into the locker room with a 10-0 lead at halftime. Nope. Mike McDaniel thought different. Mike McDaniel decides to go for it on 4th and 7. Tua throws a dart to Jalen Waddle between 3 defenders, and Jalen Waddle, with his speed, breaks off for for a 42-yard touchdown. Terrible coverage by Jalen Mills there. Just let Waddle go. And Waddle sprinting past the 3 Patriots defenders. I think it was Mills, Miles Bryant, and someone else that I can't remember. I'm not sure who it was. But Jalen Waddle breaks off for a 42-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins took a 17-0 lead at halftime compared to a 10-0 lead, which probably was that play was the deciding factor of this game. For Mike McDaniel to have the guts to go for it on 4th and 7 with 24 seconds left, that's very gutsy, and it's something that the Dolphins have not done in a while, and I'm damn sure if that was Brian Flores, we would have punted in that situation and we would have taken the 10-0 lead. I love the mentality. Don't settle. Don't settle for what you have in front of you. Try to get more. That's what you need in the NFL. You can't settle in the regular season. You just got to go for it, man. You got to go for it. So the Dolphins had a 17-0 lead at halftime. Came out pretty shaky to begin the half. They went 3 and out, and the Patriots go 15 plays, 92 yards, for a touchdown. I'm just going to go right here. At 3rd and 5, that Mac Jones got a 12-yard pass to Jacoby Myers, a 6-yard pass to Nelson Aguilar after that. Then the Dolphins got called for a stupid penalty. Too many men on the field. That can't happen. That just can't happen. Miscommunication. 3rd and 3, Zach Zeiler with a fantastic stop to Damian Harris. And 4th and 1, Mac Jones throws a deep pass into the end zone to Devontae Parker, who was being covered by Xavier Howard, who got called for a terrible illegal contact. Of course, you got Archuleta, that bum, justifying the penalty on commentary. He kept saying that the Dolphins got away with the interception with a pass interference by Xavier Howard, and then the penalty gets called on Xavier Howard, and just doesn't say a word. He's pro-Patriots the entire game. That Archuleta, he was pro-Patriots the entire game, and it was really, really annoying to listen to. I didn't mute the TV. I probably should have, but it resulted in a Patriots first down with just a really bad call right there. If that call doesn't happen and it's turnover on downs, the Patriots get shut out today. The Patriots get shut out with no points on the board. 2nd and 10, Mac Jones finds Jonnu Smith for 15 yards. 2nd and goal, he dumps it off to Damian Harris for 2, and on 3rd and 6, Ty Montgomery scores a 6-yard touchdown. Terrible play call by Josh Boyer. They dropped Jalen Phillips back in coverage to try and go cover Ty Montgomery. Just really, really stupid. That's not what you use Jalen Phillips for, man. You have him go and attack the quarterback, and you have him dropping back in coverage to go guard Ty Montgomery. Just plain stupid. And Ty Montgomery was wide open for the touchdown. So, not good. Not good, man. Dolphins do follow up with a field goal on this drive. First play, Tua gets it to Tyreek Hill for 18 yards. Next play, Cedric Wilson runs an end around for 8 yards. Raheem Mostert gets a first down. Tua throws a 16-yard pass to Raheem Mostert, which gets the ball to the Patriots' 36-yard line. On 3rd and 5, Tua threw a low pass to Tyreek Hill. And you just got to make that throw, man. Got to make that throw. Tua wasn't able to make that throw, and there was a point in that drive where he threw it to Mike Gesicki, which was the play before, He threw a 1-yard check down to Mike Gesicki, and the broadcast team pointed out how Tyreek was wide open on a crossing route, and if Tua just seen him, he probably would have scored a touchdown. And that's something that Tua's got to do better. He can't look at his first option, because that's exactly what he did on that play. He looked at his first option, which was Mike Gesicki, and he saw pressure, and he just threw it to him. Gonna wait for the motorcycle to go. But he's got to do better with that. You just can't look at your first option. But also at the same time, this offensive line did not give a lot of time for Tua to sit in the pocket and basically read what's going on in the field. But the offensive line wasn't terrible today, but there were times where I was very annoyed with the offensive line for sure. Jason Sanders just sneaks in a 49-yard field goal to make it a 20-7 game, which that was the score at the end of the third quarter. Patriots punt, Dolphins punt, Patriots first and 10 at their own 43, incomplete pass. Then Mac Jones gets it to Jonnu Smith for 7 yards. Ty Montgomery is stuffed in the backfield by Zach Seiler. And on 4th and 3, Kader Kohou, man. 2 plays in the fourth quarter. Kader Kohou was a phenomenal breakup on Hunter Henry to give the Dolphins the ball back. Turnover on downs. Beautiful. It's great that Byron Jones, unfortunately, he's not available for the first 4 games. We needed someone to step up, man. I thought that man was Kader Kohou. I thought he had a really good game today, and it wasn't over for him right there. Chase Edmonds gets a 7-yard run. Tua throws an incomplete pass to Jalen Waddle. Tua throws a check down to Chase Edmonds, which Edmonds makes a nice move for a first down. 2nd and 11. Tua throws an 8-yard pass to Trent Sherfield, and Tua was sacked for 12 yards. You got to get rid of the ball, man. You got to get rid of the ball at that situation. It took the Dolphins out of field goal range, and then they got a delay of game penalty. And I think it was on the first drive of the fourth quarter. I don't know what Tua was doing, but he threw a ball into double coverage where Miles Bryant should have absolutely had that interception. And I have no idea what Tua was doing there, man. Just a really, really poor decision by Tua. And he was definitely better in the first half than he was in the second half. Let me tell you, I'm being truthfully honest, Tua was not good in the second half. But we did have the moments in the first half. So for now, I'll let it slide. After the Dolphins punt, Patriots get the ball on their own 5-yard line. 2nd and 10. Mac Jones finds Jonnu Smith for 11 yards. Then Mac Jones throws a deep pass to Kendrick Bourne for 41 yards. Bad coverage by Nick Needham. Just let him go by him. And Kendrick Bourne got the pass from Mac Jones. 2nd and 10. Mac Jones threw a pass down the middle to Nelson Aguilar. Kader Kohou freaking clocked Nelson Aguilar. Got the fumble. The fumble was recovered by Jalen Phillips. Kader Kohou demolishing Nelson Aguilar on that play. And that was the end of your game. That was the end of the game right there. The Dolphins defeat the New England Patriots on opening day 20-7 at Hard Rock Stadium. And again, not a pretty win by any means necessary, but the offense did score 13 points. And even though the Patriots aren't a top team in the AFC, if the Dolphins want to hang in there with the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals and possibly even Baltimore next week, this offense has to score more than 13 points. You cannot go into those games and think that 13 points on offense is going to get you the job done. It got you done. It got you the job done today against the Patriots, but it's not going to get you the job done against Baltimore and even Buffalo and Cincinnati, especially Buffalo and Cincinnati. 13 points is just not going to cut it there. So that's the post-game wrap-up. My MVP of today's game, since this game was won by the defense, I'm going to give it to a defensive player. I'm going to give it to Brandon Jones. He was all over the field and made that great blitz on Mac Jones, which Mac Jones freaked out. And Brandon Jones was the one who forced the fumble, and Melvin Ingram scooped it up, scored the touchdown. And he was a ball hawk, man. I'm giving my MVP to Brandon Jones today. So that's going to do it. That's the first Dolphins recap on the channel for the season. We have 16 more of these to do with the bye week, week 11, and hopefully more. Hopefully the goal for this team is postseason, because that's definitely my goal, man. I want to see the freaking Dolphins in the postseason. They absolutely have the talent. They have the talent to go far this year into the postseason, and I hope they do, man. I hope they do. So I'm getting out of here. I am going to upload this, and I'm going to chill out, watch a little bit of the 4 o'clock games, and I'll watch the Sunday night game tonight between the Buccaneers and Cowboys. So I'm out of here. It looks like we could be getting 2 ties today. The Colts and the Texans just tied in overtime with a final score of 20-20. And it looks like the same thing could be happening in the Steelers-Bengals game, with that also being a tie at 20-20. So, crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the Big Fight Field channel. Comment down below if you're a Dolphins fan. What's your thoughts on the Dolphins' 20-7 win over the New England Patriots? Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me in the post-game video. And, yeah, follow me on Twitter and TikTok at Cullen_Joseph. Guys, I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much. It feels good to get this first win. It's on to Baltimore, man. Fins up. Have a good night.